Hello everyone, Sabrina here from Scrappy Tales Crafts. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be featuring two cards that I made with the new A7 pop-up haunted house bundle, which I'm showing here. I'll be using 3 of the 5 products in this bundle: the dancing witches, the dancing skeletons, and then obviously the pop-up. If you would like to see the 3 Halloween characters and the pumpkin kitties on some other card designs, you can watch my product showcase video that I posted a couple days ago. I used every single product from the new collection in that video. So I'm going to start with my dancing witches. I'm going to paper piece them. I cut one witch from a light purple cardstock and one from a lime green cardstock. I did already triple layer these so they're nice and thick. And now I'm just going to paper piece all of the small elements. So I cut her from light purple because what will be shown on the base layer will be the dress. So I wanted her dress to be light purple. Her shoes and hat will be a darker purple. Her socks are black, and then I even cut the stripes for her socks from white. You do not have to add the stripes. They are pretty small, but I like to add every detail when it comes to these layering dies. And the only regret I have with these witches is I wish I would have added a little bit of glitter cardstock, maybe on their hats or their shoes. Just add a little bit of sparkle. This was actually the very first card I made with the new collection, so I wasn't thinking about glitter at the time, but I think that would be really cute. And I do dress up these witches with sparkle paper in one of the other card designs that I made in the showcase. I'm going to make this witch a blonde, so I cut her hair from like a light yellow cardstock, cut her broom from craft, and then the tip of her broom I cut from a darker brown color. The belt is going to be black, and then there are even some dies that will do the skin color for the hands. This die set also includes a dancing kitty, which is very cute. And while I am paper piecing here, I do want to mention that this video is a part of an Instagram inspiration hop, and I will have my Instagram linked down below. The designers on this hop did a phenomenal job. We included a lot of guest designers this time because Halloween is my favorite holiday of the year, besides Christmas. So the last 2 releases of the year, we really go all out and try to get some new guest designers, and the hop is amazing. Everyone featured the products beautifully, and I encourage you guys to shop the designers' links that are in their Instagram descriptions. If you find a card that really blows you away, that's a nice way to compensate our designers and give them commission off of their work. And in that hop, I'm also giving away 2 $25 gift cards to Scrappy Tales, and all you have to do is leave a comment on my Instagram post and then everyone else's post along the hop. The more you comment, the more opportunities to win, and make sure you also follow Scrappy Tales on Instagram. I will also be announcing the showcase winner in my next video, probably going up on Wednesday. So if you haven't left a comment in that showcase video yet, definitely go do that by the end of this weekend. We also have a 20% off Labor Day sale this weekend. It does not include the new Halloween collection, but it does include our summer release, and we have not put that collection on sale until today. And I realized that I have not posted a lot of video content with that collection. I have them all filmed on my phone. I wasn't able to post while I was traveling. So I will be releasing summer videos mixed in with these Halloween videos, just to kind of catch up and also properly promote that collection, because that release was really fun as well. And that was one of the collections that I had spent so much time on because there were so many dies in that release. All right, so now I'm doing the little green witch. Again, I gave her black and white socks, brown hair, dark green shoes, dark green hat. So they are very colorful. And I'm also going to be creating a colorful haunted house. So I have all of my die cuts in my little clear box. I did do all of my triple, double die cutting, layering off camera. So here I'm showing you that the pieces are a little bit thicker, which I just really enjoy because my cards get handled a lot. And I want them to last at least a full year when I travel with them. So I've just naturally start layering up almost every piece on my cards now. It used to just be sentiments, but now it's every element on a card. Okay, so the base of my house is going to be orange, and the windows behind, I want them to look like they're glowing, so I cut the solid layer from yellow cardstock. I'm going to layer those together. And originally I wanted the roof pieces to be cut from purple. And I will say, I did originally prefer this house with the purple roof, but once I put my purple witch in front of it, it just was not, she wasn't standing out. So you'll see I changed the roof pieces to like a gray color, but I thought I'd leave this in because I actually do prefer the orange and purple combination. But I would rather keep my purple witch than the purple roof pieces, so I opted to change the roof. And this die comes with a lot of layering pieces for this house, and it is a good size. It is about 5 by 5. So it would be amazing on a square card design. All of the window frames and the balconies I cut from black. I think that really makes the yellow pop behind. And I'm just going to show you this one haunted house. I did do my second card house off camera, and I went with gray, black, and silver for my skeleton house. So I like this design because it kind of shows that you can make this more cutesy or more spooky based on the colors that you choose. Alright, so I just have the little shutters. I did leave the shutters and the door purple, I just changed the roof. So here you can see when I put the witches together, the green stands out really nice, but the purple kind of blends in. So here I am just adding gray right on top. That little cat that you can see off to the side, that is also included in the haunted house pop-up, and I will add her to the back of the card. Also cut this little wood plank from brown, and that is my completed house. So I think that looks a little bit better. And now we can construct the actual pop-up. The die includes this wraparound, and if you're familiar with our wraparound series, we have one for the spring. Well, I guess we have 2 for the spring, and now this one for Halloween, and we will also have one for Christmas. And it's a very simplistic pop-up. All you do is just wrap it around the back piece, which in this case is the house. I did not want this to be super tall because I wanted you to be able to see more of the house. So I opted to cut the wraparound in half, and I'm only going to use the bottom half. I will end up covering this entire strip with the grass bridge that's included in the die set. So the bridge is meant to go across the wraparound. So if you wanted to add witches in the center of the pop-up, you would use the bridge, and I will use the bridge, but you can also use it and cut off the glue tabs on either end and use it to wrap around the wraparound, if that makes sense. So you'll see that. So right now it's just like a strip that I am attaching on the left and right side of the house. You can still see that it stands upright nicely, but I am going to cover that strip with some grass pieces that I cut from the actual bridge included in the die. So I just cut off those tabs, and then the center part is the exact width of the front of the wraparound. And then when I cut a second piece of grass in half, I will have 2 pieces that will go on the left and right side of the wraparound. And if you were to leave that piece whole, like instead of cutting it in half like I did, that would be the background for the fence that's included in the pop-up. So I will show that in my second card. I wanted to show a couple different ways you can use this pop-up. And now I'm just going to add the grass onto the sides. And then I do have another grass bridge that I will use to go across the pop-up. All right. I'm also going to add another grass to the back side just to cover those glue tabs. And my sentiment will also go on the back of the card. All right, I'm going to add my bridge in now. So I folded in those glue tabs. I'm going to add 1/4 inch tape to both of those and a little bit of glue. And that way I can have my purple witch on the front grass and my green witch kind of floating in the center on the bridge grass. So I'm going to add my green witch in first, and the only thing that will be touching the grass is her left foot there. So I only added glue there. Give her a press down, and then the purple witch, her right foot and a little bit of her dress will touch the grass on the front. And then next to the purple witch I will add the dancing cat from the same die set. And I just think he is adorable. I had to cut him from black, of course. All right, and then I will flip this around and add the sentiment from the same Dancing Witches die set. This says double double toil and trouble, but I wanted a 2-toned sentiment. So I cut it from lime green, layered it up 3 times, and did the same from black cardstock. And now I'm going to individually cut out the words so that I can create a custom message with 2 colors. My other black cat is going to go in the back as well. And if you really like this pop-up, we have another add-on that coordinates with our library window pop-up. That's another wraparound that creates a gorgeous library scene. And if you add the Witch's Lair add-on with it, you can create the coolest, almost like a witch's closet scene. And I plan to feature that die set in a live sometime next week. I will post an announcement on Instagram and Facebook, and also to our Facebook fan group. So if you haven't joined that fan group, I will have it linked down below. That is a really fun place to share your Scrappy Tales projects and also keep up with the Scrappy Tales design team. I also post my sales there, and I do all of my announcements for my lives over there. So if you're interested to see another one of these wraparound pop-ups done in real life, definitely keep a lookout for that. So I arranged all my words. I kind of scattered them to fill the back of the card nicely, and I'm just kind of cleaning up those edges because originally the die had all the words attached together. And then you can see my little kitty there at the bottom. And I've lately been decorating the backs of my cards. I think it just finishes it off nicely. And this card will fit in a 5x7 envelope. And you can also add ghosts like above the house or bats. It's not quite 7 inches tall. It's only about 5 inches right now. So if you want to check out the showcase video, there are some examples where we add some flying elements above the house, which is really cute. The design team, there's also 2 other designers that featured this die set, and both of their cards are adorable. All right, so I'm adding white behind her eyes, and then I'll go ahead and stick her down to the back of the card, and then that finishes up the first card design. And here's how it folds flat for mailing in either direction, and it just stands upright, which is really cute. These are definitely long-term, almost Halloween decorations to whoever you send these out to. So here's some close-up photos, and then like I said, I did create my other haunted house off camera. I'm going to show all of the pre-assembled die cuts. I did also cut all 3 skeletons from the new Dancing Skeletons die set. These are the 3 that come in the set, and they are so cute. And they're only 1 layer, so there's no paper piecing involved with these. Then I showed you my house over to the left. I only used dark gray, black, and silver for the entire house. Here I am pulling in our new ghost, or actually this is not new. This is last year's Ghostly Greetings 4x6 stamp set. If you saw my showcase video, you know I used this stamp set on a ton of my card designs for this new collection. And I did stamp out Happy Halloween. I white heat embossed it onto the bottom of the wraparound. So this time I'm using it as one whole piece. I did not cut it down. And because I opted to put a sentiment down there, I will not be gluing the fence on top. However, that is what it is designed for. And I will show you what the fence looks like on the sides. I'm picking out 2 of my skeletons to add to the front in front of my house. I'm also going to add my bridge in the center so that again I can have 1 skeleton on the front of the wraparound and 1 on the bridge. And this one is definitely more spooky. So I like that you can, based on your images and colors, really create some different variations of Halloween cards. So I'm going to add this skeleton to the right side. He has a lot of dance moves here, lots of motion. I think these guys are so cute. They were definitely the fan favorite amongst the team. So a lot of the cards on the Instagram hop feature these skelly boys. All right, so he will just be added to the bridge, just adding glue where it overlaps. And you can still see the house really well in the background. And you can just put 1 skeleton if you want to see even more of that. On the back, I'm going to cover the white completely with another black solid layer. And then my 3rd skeleton will be glued to the back directly onto the black. This one is kind of like a ballerina. I think it's so cute. And then to the right side of him, I'm going to add the sentiment that's included in the Dancing Skeletons, which is Spooky Scary Skeleton, the classic song that is probably now going to be stuck in your head all day. All right, so with that, my 2 cards will be complete. Definitely go check out that hop, guys. It is one of the best that the team has put together. Honestly, all of the projects blew me away. So I will have that linked. Thank you so much for watching today's video tutorial. I also have a couple blogs posted. I know I've kind of fallen behind on my blog, so I caught up. I have a blog for my last video, for this video, and then a couple designer blogs up there as well. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I will link all of the products I used, including the bundle that I featured today. Take advantage of the Labor Day sale. The code is Labor Day 20, all capital letters, and that will run through September 3rd until midnight. If you haven't yet already, please subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so you're notified when I post my next video. Like I said, I have a lot of videos on my phone that I'm getting through. I have a new laptop, so editing is much easier than it was before. So I will be able to post much more frequently. So thank you again for watching my video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!